May 2022. Lilac here. Thanks for tuning into the Lilac Room. Okay, so Gemini. I already pulled some cards for you guys. I'm going to lay out some tarot and then we'll look at probably just pull an animal spirit card for you guys. I said this in the general reading, but just in case you don't have time to listen to 12 separate readings plus an extra, which is general, plus whatever other crap I posted online, I will say this to you now. Mercury is in retrograde for the entire month of May. Okay, so happy birthday to you guys. Powerful energy for Gemini. I had to do you guys first because I feel it so strongly. So I'm very eager to hear what's going on for all the gems out there, because there's definitely something going on for sure. Some powerful things happening for you guys. I feel like there's some career changes happening for Geminis. And when I say changes, I don't really mean change so much as I feel like Geminis are changing. You, as people, you're going through something as a sign as a whole. But there's something about the work that you do and how you create wealth and how you occupy your time. So like if you're a retired Gemini, this might not be about you finding a career or changing a career because you've already had your career, but maybe you're inspiring people who've worked in the field. Like maybe you were a realtor before you retired and now people are like reaching out to you and saying, wow, you know, you were really great at this. Like you're already out of the field and you're done and you've retired. But now they're saying, you know, you were really something. I'm really impressed with you. What can you teach me? How can you guide me? How can you show me what you know how to do? And what I can tell you is you're going to be seen as an expert in your field. You're going to write your thoughts down. You're going to either do it as a blog or a newsletter or work as a, what do they call it? Consultant. Something along those lines. Okay? I don't know why they want me to say this to you if you are a retiree. Hi. If you are for some reason a retiree, I'm guided to say the following. You're not dead yet. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's a really important message because there's still more life after retirement for you. And you can give of yourself in a different way. And I see very powerful things happening, like reconnections with people or meeting someone that you admire greatly, like someone who may be a little bit famous or someone that you admire in the field that you have spent a lot of time in. It could be sports related, or it could be a hobby, something like that. But this person is someone that you admire. For example, and I'm going to show you why I think that. When I look at this picture of this man, I see this actor. I see this actor's face, and it could just be like a chance encounter with this person, or it could be something more significant where you actually get paid a compliment, maybe from someone that you look up to, someone you think of as a hero, perhaps. Maybe I have a little Gemini in my chart because something like this actually recently happened, and I said to my husband, I feel like this person is giving me the biggest compliment, even just by asking my opinion about something or by reaching out and saying that they like my videos. And, you know, my husband's like, they're just a person like you. But the thing is that I admire this person, and to be admired by them, that's what's happening here, Gemini, for you. That's what I feel is happening. But also really important changes are actually on their way for your sign. The placement of that change card is not coincidence. I mean, for some of you, it could be as extreme as a change of what country you live in, what city you live in, what state you live in, how you live. Maybe you sell a house and move into a fancy apartment community, which you know, that's a big deal. That's like a whole different paradigm of life. Okay, and then to add to that change, this journey card showing up, I don't know, Gemini. It's big. These are not tarot cards. I haven't even flipped the tarot cards yet. Now, also, I have courtship and marriage, like one right after the other here. Okay, Spirit is also saying to mention for whoever's listening something about somebody had to wait until they were done with a certain like work project to move forward in their relationship with someone. Like maybe they were always bouncing around from state to state, city to city, wasn't able to like settle down and get married, or maybe this was because of finances. I don't know. But apparently that time is upon us, and now they're going from just courtship to marriage. I know courtship, that's an old-fashioned word, but you know what I mean. So they're kind of moving to the next level in the relationship. That's exciting. This is very exciting stuff. All right, Gemini. Let's try the tarot cards. If you have never been to my page, thank you and welcome. I'm doing this live because primarily, strangely enough, my camera on my phone just works better and I don't have a lot of storage on the phone, so hence the live videos. I suck at editing anyway, so I'm just gonna wing it. I mean, we're always talking to people live and in person and we can't edit what we've said, right? So let's just do this. Whoa. Dang, man, that card wanted to jump. So I use a double deck of cards, okay? I have 2 card decks that I love, and so that means that there's 2 of everything in the deck, and this Fool just jumped right out of my hand, and, you know, the Fool represents the beginning of the journey, so something new, which we've already talked about here. Let's see if we can get some more very specific information for you Geminis. I have several friends who are the sign of Gemini, and I will love for them to have a really positive reading tonight. So, 5 of Pentacles, challenged by 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you want to create something, Gemini, that it's like, it's going to cost more than you have. Hi, hey Erica, your big toothy grin. You want to create something that is going to cost more than you have to put forward to it. Everybody's been there, but I'm curious, like, what is it you're trying to create? And then you've got the arrival of the Knight of Pentacles. So it's kind of like after trimming and shaping and cutting and considering where you could take a loss, I feel like you've found what it is you want to sink your teeth into. You are overcoming and moving past, like I see you, Gemini, just like walking right past a line of, it's kind of like when you walk past all these protesters with their signs in the air saying, you're gonna fail, don't do this, you're a loser. I mean, I don't know if people are actually calling you a loser, but if they are, fuck them. So rude. But, you know, like, I'm just saying that I feel like you're walking past all these naysayers and you're like, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna build it anyway. Yeah. And you know what? I think what's going to happen for you, Gemini, is that something unexpected comes from this opportunity in this situation, in this scenario. The unusual thing that comes to you is going to be not related to the project. Now, if the project is you're moving on to another career, the unexpected thing that you're going to find isn't that you make great money, but that you maybe meet great people and you have deep friendships, okay? So you see where I'm saying, like, you're going into a new job and a new career. Why? Because you want money, maybe you want prestige, maybe any number of reasons, but what I'm trying to suggest to you is there's a surprise. So maybe friendships aren't that surprising, but maybe finding love through work might surprise you, right? Or maybe a chance to travel comes from this new opportunity. Not something you expected. Don't even know if you would like it, but you're going to find out that you do, and that it actually is very rewarding. Okay, so as it turns out, the card that did flip was this Ace of Cups. Okay, so there is actually love. And also, I love this, and I have to give this nod. I don't know if I know any Gemini nurses, but if you're a nurse and a Gemini, I feel like there's something actually really important in this particular year for you, but also in this particular reading for you. If you, I don't know, specific storyline here, if you are a Gemini and you work in the medical field, such as a nurse or a doctor or something similar to that, feel free to plug that in for your situation. And you maybe recently got into some new workplace. I feel like you have definitely found a place where you can grow for a while. And the arrival of this 10 of Wands in reverse tells me that it's work that doesn't feel like work. So it sounds like you love what you do. Now, I also just finished mentioning about being an expert in your field and people coming to you for input and advice, such as a consultant. The reason that it might not feel like work is because you have worked so hard and established yourself so well that people come to you for advice. Like if you're a Gemini who is a chef, okay, maybe you've done all that hard work, right? All those long hours and early mornings and whatever it is that goes into working in that industry. And now you don't have to do all that hard work, because what people want from you is they want to know how you did it and what your recipes are, and could you write a book for us, and could you teach our team of people how to do what you do. And then your work doesn't feel like work. Now you've taken yourself out of having to do all the, as they call it, grunt work, and instead you get to shine and blossom in what you're great at, which is finally being recognized. Okay, but especially if you're a nurse, and it's Nurses Week out there, so you know what you guys do is very hard work, so thank you for it. Let's find out what your animal spirit guidance is. So there were a few specific personal messages here, guys. I just want to like remind you what they were, which is that people are, they're seeking you out. Okay, if you're worried about progress in whatever area, whether it's career or love or buying a house or anything really, if you're waiting for information to come or waiting for an opportunity to open the door, you don't have to chase the answer. You don't have to chase the person, chase the money, chase the answer. It's coming to you. So the advice would be to keep your eyes open for it and understand you are deserving. So if you look at an opportunity and you say, well, that's just too good to be true. I've been getting up at 4 a.m. and going in and running a kitchen for I don't know how many years. And now someone just wants me to give them like, you know, what I think and how I do and like teach and instruct and maybe write. That just seems too easy. And then you might be tempted to think that's too good to be true. So I'm telling you that what's too good to be true is actually for you. Hey, that rhymes. What's too good to be true might actually be for you. So let's take a look at our spirit animals. If it's your first time at my channel, The Lilac Broom, thanks so much for coming in. I am a tarot card reader, I'm a Reiki master, and I work out of my studio in Rhode Island. I'm available online. I do readings, personal readings. If you're interested in that, leave a message below and I will tell you how we can arrange that for you. I've got 2 animal cards coming up for my Geminis. Who's surprised? Elephant and snake. Elephant says learn from the past. Snake says time to heal. Elephant is number 25. What a beautiful card. I've never pulled this card. And snake Time to heal, number 55. 5-5, guys. May 5th. Just saying. I don't have my glasses on, so now you guys get to watch me squint. Yes, you do. All right. Elephant spirit. Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, elephant spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions that they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today. And we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it, including ourselves, guys. You know, we come before those who are coming after us. Okay, respect yourself and what you have to offer to situations. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced, the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity. For you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Now, guys, I just want to show you, like I said earlier, that some of you need to write your story. And I base that on this card called Thoughts. Okay? And now this elephant card is just talking about your story, your story, your story. No coincidence there. Somebody needs to write a book. All right? Understand that these readings, if you're not a Gemini sun, you could have Gemini in your chart as your rising or your moon sign, or even your Venus sign. That could be significant for you, okay? All right. Snake spirit, time to heal. All of us need healing at times. And when snake spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Geminis do have a vulnerable heart. You guys get a bad rap. Like people sometimes say to me, "Oh, I'm a Gemini. I know what you think. I'm awful. You must hate me." And I'm like, "No, not at all." Some of the people I love the most are Geminis. And they're sweet and kind and definitely get a bad rap. So let's continue. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. I want to point out here too that Spirit is like illuminating to me, because this came up when I was doing your reading, talking about your growth and repairing damage within you. There's been a lot of healing, Geminis. You guys have been healing yourself, and it's been very subtle. It's been a little beneath the surface, and you haven't really told people around you. But people, I'm going to say like me, people who can pick up on other people's energies quite strongly have noticed this in you, and maybe talked to you about it. I don't know, but you know. And I want to tell you that I know that you've been healing yourself. I can feel it. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. Some of you are quitting smoking. Some of you are exercising, changing your diets, changing your lifestyles in ways that promote your new attitude. So I think, Gemini, you're going to encounter some challenges when people start to see the changes in you, and some of them aren't going to appreciate what you're doing, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but you got to do you. Okay, so that is your reading. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for coming tonight. If you want a private reading, just leave a message below, because I'm doing this live from my phone camera, and I don't know how to put a lot of information in the description. So if you want, you could just reach out to me that way, and I will point you towards my Etsy page. Okay? Thanks, guys. Namaste.